When you hear the name Donald Trump, what comes to mind? Politics, business, maybe some bold headlines. But here's something you might not expect. Golf, and not just any golf. Trump has made a name for himself on the course, claiming skills that have even caught the attention of pros like Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. Hard to believe, right? Now, you might think his golf game is just another one of his famous boasts. But what if I told you there's more to it? Trump doesn't just dabble in golf. He's been playing for over 50 years and owns 19 golf courses around the world. Whether it's negotiating business deals or playing rounds with world leaders, golf is as much a part of his identity as his real estate empire. In fact, he's claimed a handicap of 2.8, putting him in the top tier of amateur golfers. Impressive? Or maybe too impressive? Today, we're diving into the details of Trump's swing, his techniques, and yes, even the controversies surrounding his game. So, is Donald Trump really the golf sensation he claims to be, or is there more to the story? Stay tuned, because the truth might just surprise you. Donald Trump's relationship with golf is anything but ordinary. For most people, it's a relaxing weekend pastime, a chance to escape the pressures of daily life. But for Trump, golf is far more than just a hobby. It's a central part of his lifestyle, his business empire, and even his way of handling stress. This all started back in the 1960s when a young Trump first picked up a club. Fast forward to today, and he's not just playing the game, he's shaping it. What makes Trump's approach so different? Well, let's start with the sheer scale of his involvement. Trump owns 19 golf courses across the globe, from the sun-drenched fairways of Trump National Doral in Miami to the historic links of Trump Turnberry in Scotland. These aren't just courses, they're destinations, and Trump isn't just sitting in the boardroom managing them. He's out on the greens, often playing several rounds a week. In fact, it's said that even while serving as president, Trump managed to squeeze in over 300 rounds of golf. For Trump, golf is both business and pleasure. Owning these high-profile courses isn't just about prestige. It's a way for him to merge two worlds he thrives in, high-stakes competition and high-end luxury. And he takes it seriously. Those who've played with him say Trump is fiercely competitive, always looking for an edge, whether he's negotiating a deal or perfecting his swing. In many ways, golf gives him a chance to reset, clearing his mind and recharging for whatever comes next. But what exactly is it about Trump's game that stands out? His passion is undeniable, but does it translate to skill on the course? That's what we'll explore next as we dive into Trump's actual performance, including that eyebrow-raising handicap he often boasts about. How good is he really? So how does Donald Trump actually perform on the golf course? The man claims to have a handicap of 2.8, a number that, if true, places him among the best amateur golfers out there. But beyond the statistics, what really sets Trump apart is his swing. Surprisingly, despite his larger-than-life persona, his swing is more about precision than power. Trump himself has boasted that he can drive the ball 260 yards straight as an arrow. Whether that's entirely accurate or a slight exaggeration is up for debate, but one thing's clear, his game relies heavily on control. Trump's swing might not win awards for grace, but it gets the job done. Those who have played with him, including pros like Rory McIlroy, have remarked that Trump's short game, his ability to chip and putt, is where he really shines. McIlroy even went on record saying Trump is a pretty good player and has a solid touch around the greens. For anyone familiar with golf, that's no small praise, especially coming from a four-time major champion. What's interesting about Trump's technique is how much he adapts to the course. Unlike some players who stick to a rigid style, Trump is known for tweaking his approach depending on the conditions, whether it's dealing with high winds at Turnberry or navigating the challenging layout of Doral. Trump's adaptability is one of his strengths. It's no wonder he's kept his game sharp after all these years, even playing multiple rounds in a single day, sometimes right between business meetings or political events. But like many aspects of Trump's life, his golfing ability comes with its share of controversy. There have been whispers, sometimes even open accusations, that Trump might, let's say, be a little creative with his scorecards. Comedian Samuel L. Jackson once joked that Trump cheats like hell on the golf course, and there have been similar remarks from others over the years. But does this take away from his actual skill, or is it just part of his larger-than-life persona? Donald Trump doesn't just play golf, he competes with it, and that competitive streak is a core part of his identity. For Trump, golf isn't just about relaxing or getting exercise, it's a battleground. Whether he's playing against pros like Tiger Woods or world leaders, Trump approaches each round with the same intensity as he would a high-stakes negotiation, and it's this competitiveness that's earned him both praise and a fair bit of skepticism. Trump's obsession with winning goes far beyond a casual weekend game. In fact, during his presidency, it was estimated that he played over 300 rounds of golf, a staggering number considering the weight of his other responsibilities. But for Trump, these Trump's rounds weren't just about taking time off, they were a way to recharge and stay sharp. He's often described golf as his personal reset button, allowing him to think strategically about business or politics while perfecting his game on the side. It's not just about the mental edge either. Trump's need to win fuels his performance on the course. According to many who have played with him, Trump is known to be a stickler for keeping score, sometimes even pushing the boundaries of fairness. Golf writer Rick Riley famously wrote that Trump cheats like a mafia accountant, referring to his creative scorekeeping methods. But whether or not Trump's numbers always add up, the fact remains, he plays to win. It's a mentality that's followed him from the boardroom to the White House and onto the green. Even when there's no official competition, Trump makes it a contest. He's been known to challenge his golf partners, whether they're friends, celebrities, or even his staff. This constant need for victory drives him to refine his technique and keep his handicap low, always aiming to outplay those around him. But does this relentless drive always pay off? And just how far will Trump go to maintain his edge on the course? When it comes to Donald Trump's golf game, one number always seems to capture the most attention: his handicap. Trump has often boasted about having a handicap of 2.8, an impressive figure that puts him among the elite amateur golfers. But what exactly does that mean? In golfing terms, a handicap of 2.8 means Trump is capable of consistently competing just below the professional level, playing well enough to keep up with skilled amateurs. For context, the average male golfer has a handicap of around 16, so Trump's self-reported score places him leagues above the everyday player. But of course, this claim has sparked plenty of debate. Some skeptics suggest that Trump may be a bit generous with his numbers. After all, maintaining such a low handicap would require a high level of skill and regular practice, something not everyone believes he's capable of given his busy schedule, even during his presidency. However, Trump has certainly played with some of the best in the game. Legendary figures like Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy have both shared the course with him, and while they've praised his ability, they've also noted his competitive nature. McIlroy once commented that Trump is a pretty good player, but acknowledged the rumors about his creative scorecards. Still, it's hard to deny that anyone who regularly claims a handicap as low as Trump's is putting serious effort into mastering the game. But is Trump's handicap really as impressive as he says? And how do those who've played alongside him view his skills up close? The answer, like much about Trump's life, is shrouded in both fact and myth. When it comes to evaluating Donald Trump's golf skills, the feedback from professionals and celebrities offers some intriguing insight. Trump's golfing circle includes some of the biggest names in the sport, and their opinions on his game have added fuel to the ongoing debate about just how good he really is. Take Tiger Woods, for instance. One of the greatest golfers of all time, Woods has played multiple rounds with Trump. While Tiger hasn't gone into great detail about Trump's technique, the fact that he's willing to hit the links with him speaks volumes. It's not every day that a player of Tiger's caliber shares a course with someone who can't hold their own. That alone suggests Trump's game has some merit. Then there's Rory McIlroy, another golf legend who's also teed off with Trump. McIlroy has openly admitted that Trump is a pretty good golfer, even giving him credit for being able to navigate tricky courses. He did, however, mention Trump's tendency to be a little competitive, perhaps more than necessary. And let's not forget the light-hearted accusations that Trump might fudge his scores a bit. McIlroy, like many others, has acknowledged this rumor with a smirk, but stopped short of outright criticism. And it's not just the pros who've weighed in. Samuel L. Jackson, known for his love of golf, has had his own run-ins with Trump on the course. Jackson's take? He said Trump cheats like hell, although whether that's part of a joke or a genuine complaint remains up for debate. Despite the humor, Jackson has admitted that Trump's passion for the game is undeniable. He might take a few liberties with his score, but his love for golf is real. So, what's the final verdict? While there may be playful accusations about Trump bending the rules, the consensus is clear. Trump has skills, enough to earn the respect of some of golf's biggest names, but is he as good as he claims? Or are these compliments just a way of staying on the good side of a competitive playing partner? Donald Trump's approach to golf isn't just about technique or skill, it's deeply rooted in his psychology. For Trump, the golf course is more than just a place to relax. It's a battleground where his competitive instincts come alive, a place where winning is everything. He's been known to say that golf reflects who you are, and for Trump, that means victory at all costs. To understand his mindset on the green, you need to consider how Trump operates in all areas of life. Whether in business, politics, or personal relationships, Trump is driven by the desire to dominate. Golf, with its combination of mental strategy and physical precision, plays right into this mentality. It's not just a game for him, it's a mental exercise, a chance to outthink and outperform his competition. In fact, he's often said that playing golf helps him stay sharp for negotiating deals, making decisions, and navigating high-stakes situations. Trump's need to win is so ingrained that it sparked rumors of him occasionally bending the rules to come out on top. But beyond the accusations of score padding, there's a bigger picture at play. Golf allows Trump to channel his competitive nature into something tangible. Every swing, every hole, every scorecard is a reflection of his inner drive to be the best. This same mindset has propelled him through his real estate empire, his TV career, and even his political ascent. What's interesting is how Trump uses golf as a tool for influence. He's known for inviting world leaders, business moguls, and celebrities to play rounds with him. But for Trump, this isn't just about camaraderie, it's about reading people, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and using that information to his advantage. Just as he's done in boardrooms and campaign rallies, Trump leverages the golf course to gain insight and maintain an edge over others. In the end, golf isn't just a game for Donald Trump, it's a reflection of his broader worldview. Whether he's swinging a club or closing a deal, the goal is always the same: win. But can his golf obsession really be boiled down to just winning? Or is there something deeper behind his relentless pursuit of perfection? Next, we'll dive into Trump's legacy in golf course ownership and design, where his influence on the game reaches far beyond his personal scores. Donald Trump's love for golf doesn't end on the course. In fact, it extends far beyond his own game, right into the ownership and design of some of the world's most luxurious golf courses. By the mid-1990s, Trump had already started acquiring courses, but it wasn't just about having a place to play. It was about leaving his mark on the sport in a completely different way. Today, the Trump Organization owns or operates 19 golf properties across the globe, from Scotland to Florida. But Trump didn't just buy these courses, he revamped them, transforming many into championship-level venues. Take, for example, Trump Turnberry in Scotland, a course steeped in history. Trump acquired it in 2014, and after a $250 million renovation, it now ranks among the top courses in the world. This investment wasn't just financial, it was personal. Trump worked closely with course designers, ensuring that each course reflected his vision of excellence, blending traditional elegance with modern luxury. Interestingly, Trump's courses have become a part of his brand, representing not only luxury, but also power and influence. Hosting major tournaments and welcoming top-tier athletes and business elites, these courses have allowed Trump to further cement his place in the world of golf, but not without controversy. Some of his courses, like Trump National Doral in Miami, have seen significant attention, both for their grand design and for political reasons. So, while Trump may be celebrated or criticized for his style on the course, his legacy in golf extends far beyond his swing. His golf empire has changed the landscape of the sport. But does Trump's influence in golf stop here? Or is there more to his strategic use of the game? It's clear that his relationship with the sport is multifaceted. From his impressive, albeit debated handicap to his commitment to golf course ownership, Trump has positioned himself as a significant figure in the world of golf. With a reported handicap of around 2.8, he's no casual player. His consistent play, often 100 rounds a year, demonstrates a dedication that many enthusiasts can only aspire to achieve. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the passion. For Trump, golf is a release, a competitive outlet where he can channel his drive for success. His ties to celebrities and professional golfers underscore his status in the sport. As Rory McIlroy and Tiger Woods have both acknowledged, Trump isn't just another golfer. He's someone who brings a unique blend of competitiveness and charisma to the game. Moreover, his influence extends into the realm of golf course design and ownership. With 19 properties globally, Trump has made his mark by transforming courses into luxurious, high-stakes venues. From Trump National Doral in Miami to the iconic Trump Turnberry in Scotland, each course tells a story of ambition, renovation, and his vision of excellence. Ultimately, whether you view Trump as a golfing legend, a savvy businessman, or a controversial figure, one thing is certain: his legacy in golf is undeniable. The courses he's shaped and the games he's played reflect not just a personal passion, but a broader strategy that intertwines sport with politics and business. So, as we step away from the greens, it leaves us wondering, how will Trump continue to influence the world of golf, and what's next for this larger-than-life figure on and off the course? We want to hear from you. What do you think about his golfing skills? Legendary or overhyped? Do you believe his influence on the game has been positive or negative? And how do you see golf fitting into his broader persona? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.